Hi, I'm Christy from Crystalline's Creations, and you've found my YouTube channel. Today we'll be making a thank you card using Terrazzo tiles stencils from Trinity Stamps, inks from Gina K, and a die-cut thank you message from Hero Arts. Continue watching to see what happens. First thing we're going to do, though, is glue together our thanks die cuts to go on the front. You can see here I've already die cut them because my die cut machine is on the other side of the room and it's boring for you to sit here while I go die cut. So what I like to do, there's my first word. I like to use this glue brush to apply glue to it, and I'll show you how I do it. This is just a piece of backing from some foam squares. A little pool of glue. Dip the brush in it. And then I just apply the glue. Just kind of pat it onto the die cut. Then I just take another die cut. And these are very delicate, so I have to untangle them from each other. Lay it on top and just match it up. There we go. Just gently squeeze them together. If you find a spot that doesn't have quite enough glue, like this swirl of the S at the end, it's easy enough just to pick up more glue and add it. Now we're going to add another one. So again, just apply the glue all over. I need more glue. I apologize if my head keeps getting in the frame. I'm trying to make sure I get this lined up precisely. It is very fine. All right. Another layer. So this will make 3 white ones that I've cut out and glued together. And then finally, put one more coat of glue on. And add the silver one for the top. And again, it's just a matter of getting it lined up, squeezing it together. And there we have the focal point for our card. We'll put it over here to let it dry with a block on top of it for while we work on the rest of the card. I'll put the glue out of the way. For the actual stenciling, I'm using a piece of Neenah Classic Crest Solar White, 80 pound, 5.5 by 4.25. I'm using my waffle flower grip mat for this. Peel off the protective paper, plastic, which is not as easy as it looks because it's very sticky, but that's good because it means it will hold our card in place. Get it lined up and stick it down. Now you can see I've numbered my stencils, 1, 2, 3, and they're always in the upper right hand corner. That helps me line up the designs. I'm going to start with stencil number 1. I'm going to line it up here in this corner of the grid mat, and that way I can just line up all the other stencils and know that the pattern on the card will line up. So we're going to start with Gina K Tangerine Twist. Put it on the glue because we don't need it anymore for a little while. Tap off. And I'm just going to gently rub my brush around over the design, and if it's not totally even, that's okay because this is supposed to be tiles, and handmade tiles are not totally consistent, so just get a good wash of color across the whole thing. It can be heavier in spots and lighter in spots, that's fine. Just so you get color in all those spaces. Okay. Peel off this stencil. And there's our first layer of color. Pick up the second stencil, line it up in the corner. And this one will be Wild Dandelion from Gina K. So we use our yellow brush. I have a brush for each color family. And again, just sweep the color across the card. One of the nice things about this stencil is you don't have to be perfectly even on your color laid down. That's what makes it so great for beginners. There's layer 2. And finally number 3. And number 3 we'll do with Gina K's Turquoise Sea and our turquoise brush, her aqua brush. All right. And there you go. A very Mediterranean inspired feel here. Now, what we're going to do is take our thanks that we created going to turn it over and add glue to the back this time. Glue's almost out, needs to be refilled. Okay. This die cut is so very delicate that while it's possible to put dots of glue all over the back, it's not easy. And this card is, and we're putting an emphasis on easy for this card, so. Then we just lay the thanks there in the center. And put a block on it for a minute to help it stay down. Now I can see some areas where I've got glue on the silver, so it's not as reflective anymore. So what I'm going to do very carefully is take some water and a paper towel and fold it up into a very fine point and just wipe that glue off. And then most of it will come off. And if all of it doesn't come off, I will guarantee that you are the only person who will notice where the glue is. Now, to add just a little more bling, I'm going to take my silver sequins. My brushes out of the way. Put my brushes back where they belong. Wipe down the table here real quick. I do love my glass board. I'm going to pour a few of my sequins into my little triangular tray so I can pick out the sizes I want. And I'm just going to add 2 groups of 3 sequins to this card because the human eye finds odd numbers pleasing. So I'm going to put 3 dots of glue here, here, and here. And then I'm going to pick up sequins and put them here. Here. And you don't want to pick up, but here. And I'm going to do the same thing down in this corner. So here, here, here. And then here, here, stay down, and here. And that one's upside down. That's where it won't stick. There we go. And now we have it, just a very simple thank you card, but with a little bit of shine to it. All that's left now is to mount it on a card base. So I have a pre-made standard size A2 card base. And all I'm going to do is put some tape runner on it. Go ahead and just put down my tape runner. And put my front panel on, always matching up with the fold. Because if it doesn't fit perfectly, you can trim, but this one actually does fit perfectly. And there's our finished card. As always, hope you enjoyed, and remember, do what you love.